But no, so I have to admit that, you know, if I was listening, if someone maybe just joined the Fireside Chat the first time tonight, and didn't know that Lishan is quite new with us and that she's learning a whole bunch of new things, I wouldn't be quite sure if you enjoyed it or not from what you just said. You said you had fun, but is it really fun? Would you like doing it more?
I don't think I would do it if I didn't enjoy it. I tend to want to do things I enjoy, and I really do enjoy the camera. I still have to really start enjoying being in front of the camera, but I will, I promise. But yeah, we enjoy it. Of course, it's lovely. Like we mentioned, not last night, the previous night. It's like being driven around the bush, and you've got a beautiful view, and yeah, you can stop and you can really look and you can share it, which is it's always amazing, you know. Sharing. Special. It's better than coming back and telling everybody about, oh, I saw a big elephant and it was this close. It's always nice to be able to share it directly and live.
No, that certainly does add a big aspect to it. So I just make sure, Simon, is the sound all good, huh? Yeah. Is it good? Can you hear Lishan? Just that microphone's a bit skew, but it's all good then. Now certainly that adds a huge benefit into it, and also, you know, and I think, again, we're not going to go on about the internet, but it certainly has impacted camp and almost even behavior around camp in terms of, suddenly we're missing that input, that vocal voice from all of you guys around the world, just, you know, saying something here and there and mentioning and maybe a little comment and so on, and as Lishan says, now being on the vehicle, hey, nice big. Let me show you this quickly. You see it there, Rex? Nice big dung beetle. He wants to come say hello around the Fireside Chat as well. Guys, these guys are incredibly powerful. Okay, he doesn't want to push back, he's enjoying it. But obviously always insects flying around. Yeah. Nice big guy, we're going to just chuck him there into the bush so he doesn't fall into the fire. But yeah, I mean, certainly, one of the things I enjoyed straight off the bat when you started here, apart from obviously having you here, but was just the real interaction. You gave me a great perception of the general conversation going on, the questions and everything, and it really it made me more aware. It gave me more awareness of what was going on. That's obviously invaluable. It meant a lot, and for you to have sort of dug into that so quickly and then suddenly not have it, it's been interesting in terms of we feel more alone. I mean, it literally is we feel more alone out here. It's an interesting psychological aspect as well of what we all do. Yeah. So I'm sure you can enjoy having people on the vehicle that speak as opposed to just enjoy.
No, but it's been fun.
Anything else you want to say? Apart from the fact that you actually want to sit in front of the camera for another hour or two.
Why not? I enjoyed the elite tonight. I really did. I enjoyed all the other. I enjoyed the hyena. Wasn't that just completely relaxed? I mean, and obviously the what are they called? Buffalo.
Buffalo. They're all actually quite relaxed animals if you think. The buffalo in the water was just like super chilled out. He was just enjoying the cool water. The hyena was just awesome. And even the rhinos just after sunset. And
something hopefully you'll get used to, and hopefully you'll be able to share with me, and is the skies. African skies are beautiful. I remember as a kid, remember those comics we used to read, Asterix and Obelix, and they were always scared of the sky falling on their heads. What was the story?
Yeah.
In Africa you never feel like that. I mean, the skies are just beautiful and open. I mean, we as a small kid in Bloemfontein, we used to, go and sleep on the grass at night just because you could see the stars, and all the stars, the canopy of stars as they call it. And something I missed in Cape Town, didn't see the stars, and something we get here. The skies are beautiful.
Big part of the environment.
Big part of it, yeah.
Right, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I really enjoyed listening to that as well. So I think if you want to say goodnight, you can say goodnight. Rexon's going to come chat a little bit, and actually Rexon's going to finish off for us tonight. Thank you, Scott.
Okay, thank you, and thank you to you, and hopefully be able to chat to you soon again, and thank you for your patience. I'm sure you're being very patient with my camera work, and yeah, otherwise just have a lovely evening, morning, and chat again soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
In front of the camera even.
Yes, wonderful. I'll present tomorrow.
Just leave that there for Rex. Sitting around the fire is an interesting thing. You know, it's something that I think if you had to break up the time spent around a fire, and I've certainly, Rex, please sit down. I'm just chatting a little bit, and I'm sure Rex can say the same thing. If I had to take for every 10 hours that I've spent around a fire, I'd say probably, I was actually going to change that statistic. Before I joined Wild Earth, I would say probably 8 of those were spent in comfortable silence. I mean, I've spent a lot of time around fires by myself as well. I've spent a fair amount of time in the bush or around fires just alone thinking. But even with people, a lot of the time around a fire is often just sitting around a fire and relaxing, and it's almost like you talk without saying anything. So we talk a bit more when we are around the fire with the Fireside Chat, but that's the whole point. So Rex, nice to have you around the fire always.
Yes, it's my pleasure, and thank you for everyone that joined us for the Fireside Chat this afternoon. Yeah, it was a very amazing 2 day of myself and the guys trekking around in the area. Really, it was amazing. If I look at the area that we walk, more especially yesterday, it's such a beautiful area. I would like to one day, even if we can able to work out the system, we can go inside there and try to see how beautiful. Yeah, get Jigga in.
I was actually thinking about that the other day, so it's a little off the topic, but maybe this will bring up the right opportunity. Is as you know, I like driving the Jigga, and I like to see what it can do, and maybe at some stage, especially over the next few days, you're going to feel around more and see how it goes. But at some stage, we can get the car in there enough to go in there on foot live. Maybe another 5-6 days or a week or so, depending on what happens.
Yeah.
But just basically the area Rex is talking about is just directly north of camp here. I spent a lot of time walking there as well. Beautiful drainage lines, basically 3 fingers of drainage lines that join together, and that becomes the riverbed or the stream bed that feeds Gari Waterhole. So just to put it in perspective, it's basically from just here from camp, about under a kilometer or so upwards and westwards. So
beautiful. Yeah, it's a really amazing area. I mean, sometimes I didn't have opportunities since I've been here to walk around in that area, to be honest. But yesterday when we found the tracks of the leopard and the youngster, following all the way down from the other side up to the next drainage line, the first drainage line.
Wait, Rex, say that again. Did you actually see the tracks of the small cubs?
Yes, I did. And we follow up the tracks and get to the drainage line, cross over.
So you're saying the cubs are big enough to follow her now? They're walking behind her?
They're walking behind the mother.
Okay.
But some of the area you can see that they're going with the mother. Some of the area you can see you only follow the tracks of the mother. But around the drainage line where we have seen the cubs, 2 of them they're with the mother.
We've seen the cubs?
No, the tracks.
Yeah.
The 2 sets of the tracks of the youngster. You can see where they were moving up and down inside the drainage line and head into the very thick bushes. And I hope, maybe we were not lucky today and yesterday, but one of the good days, if we keep going on that area, and it's more vehicle, I was surprised. I mean, tracks are going some area. It might be, if we can able to, go there a day, maybe afternoon or morning, we might be lucky and see those cars. But the only problem is very, very thick. It's really a challenge of finding the cubs around that area, unless if you get there and the mother is really out on top of the termite or somewhere with the youngster, then it will be so easy to get to see. It's really amazing. It's beautiful bushes around here, more especially with the tamboti thicket. You can see are very tall and very thick. So it's amazing.
Perfect den spot.
Yeah, it's a perfect den. I'm sure that leopard will spend even more time around in the area. The way I've experienced today, we also walk around there, myself and Jimmy. Hey, we went one of the area. I told Jimmy, you know, if it's a leopard or something, your body tells you.
You feel it. The hair stands up here on the back of your neck.
Something wrong in the area. And I told Jimmy, no, we're not gonna push it there. We need to cycle, but something wrong here. I can feel it. It's somewhere here. So we're looking forward. Maybe in the next 2-3 days, we'll keep on going there now and then. And the guys are going to join from VTL. I believe they're all interested now. They need to go to check around in that area. So we might be, come across with them maybe the next 2 or 3 days. No one knows. But they're somewhere here. That I guarantee. I put my money on that. They're not off from somewhere. They're really in the area.
In this area. They're not north.
We know that